Parker, Parker Safes and Vaults. Today we're going to have a look at the American Security BF series, Bravo, Foxtrot, BF. These are two different sizes of the same model. This is a 60-30, so 60 inches tall, 30 inches wide. This is the 66-36, so 36 inches wide and 66 inches tall. This weighs 1,319 pounds, and this little guy weighs, couldn't remember, 1,036. They both have a solid half-inch plate door on them. This is black chrome hardware, a 5-spoke handle, textured finish with the black nickel hardware. Oh, the lock on these is made by a company called Big Red. So usually we see a lot of, especially on the dial locks, we see a lot of Sargent Greenleaf S&G locks. This is made by a company called Big Red. Not necessarily any better or worse, just a little different. One thing that is maybe a little better on these locks is that on the inside, the little locking bolt that extends down into your bolt works to keep your safe locked, that's a little longer. So it still extends about the same depth, but more of it is captive up in the lock box. So it's a little bit sturdier, I would say, as far as some kind of a pry attack on your handle or bolt punching or something like that. But other than that, very similar locks. So half inch door, and then we've got an inch of their proprietary Firelight concrete matrix material. I'll give you a little look at that. So, all right. So this would be your door, half-inch door, and then an inch of this. It sets up like concrete, but it's not quite concrete. But it is a fire retardant or fire lining, and it's also really hard to drill through. It's got some different matrix stuff in here. So that's what's behind the door. And then on the inside, then you'd have another liner in here, and then of course the steel liner here. So their door organizer hangs on another steel liner here. So you'd have, in essence, 1, 2, 3 layers of steel, one being a full half-inch thick. The door organizer itself, it's really nice. It's laid out pretty nice. It's also adjustable, so you can put some holsters in different spots. You can get 2 long guns here. There's a pouch here. I'll put a shotgun in here just to kind of show you what I'm talking about. But there's a little barrel holder over here, so you can store 2 long guns there on the door. And inside, the fabric on this is really nice. All your shelving is adjustable, but this fabric is a little different than most. A lot of companies have a real thick shag kind of carpet feel, and these guys don't. It's a nice plush, rich feel. It doesn't feel cheap at all. And their banding here for all your long gun dividers, that's nice and stout. It's just well made. I like that a lot. It does have a mirror in the back, which is kind of cool. It lets a lot of light in there. So they don't come with a light kit, but if you wanted one, they do have power for it down here. And there are some different light kits on the market. This is one that I really like. It's made by a company called lightmysafe.com. They are US made out of Texas, but lightmysafe.com. They have 2 different versions. One is an AC and then the other one's DC. So one can plug in, the other one is battery operated. On your bolts here, these are 1.5-inch bolts. It does have a little detent, wherever it is. It doesn't let you roll the bolts with the door open. So if you were to shut the door, then that detent would hit against the frame here, and then you could roll your bolts. But as it is, with the door open, you can only roll them if you hit that detent. It only has active bolts on the strike side of the door, and then the top. The hinge side, these are just stationary, these are just captive bolts. And I think that's about it. The body has the concrete in it as well. It has 2 layers of steel. It has a 120-minute fire rating, so a 2-hour fire rating. That's at 1,200 degrees. And your internal temperature gets to 350 at that point if you were to max everything out. All right, I'll give you a look at some details up close here. There's your half-inch plate. There's that mirror I was talking about. Hi there. There's your little plug down here. Got your door organizer. A lot of little zippered pouches here. This pouch in the center, it's a little wider, but it's actually got some padding here on the inside. It's really nice. But all these little, I don't know, you could use these for a number of different things, magazines maybe. Zippered pouches up here. And your holsters you can move those around however you need to. As far as the door gap, the door itself just hinges so nice. I mean, it's just really nice. It's smooth. And the boltworks are really smooth too. But the door gap here, I would say it's no more than 1/8 of an inch in any one spot. It's more like a 1/16. I don't know how we can see that. But anyway, about 1/8 of an inch. It's not quite, this is a Graffunder here, so not quite Graffunder style, but still for a production safe, I'd say better than most. This little button here is just a rubber button. That way, or rubber bumper, I should say, if you were to open your door all the way out and around, that door would hit that, or that hinge actually would hit that bumper. Your interior components here, very simple system. But sometimes that's better. So it's well thought out. It's real simple. There's not a lot of moving parts, which is good, less things to fail. Does have a hard plate back in here and then an external relocker. So if they're trying to knock that lock box off, this little plate flexes off that little roll pin right there. This shaft will drop into this slot. Well, actually this slot when it's open, or when it's locked. So that's that. All right. Well, hey, thanks for having a look, and if these videos help you out, I'd sure appreciate a like and a share, and if I missed anything and forgot to cover something you want to know about, just leave a comment there, and I'll try to get to you as soon as I can. But thanks for having a look.